okay, you're doing way too much and you're doing it very quickly, and then there's more and more and faster, and you are burnt out. I know, trust me, I'm feeling that way constantly. And if it's not coming from reality, your workplace, people around you, culture, in other words, it's coming from yourself. And it's understandable because the world is advancing so quickly and you just feel the need to keep up. But keeping up to do what? To produce? To produce what? We barely even slow down anymore to understand why we're doing what we're doing. And I'm going to be honest here, I've been making videos and I'm just producing and trying to do them quickly and do more and be productive and efficient. And that's when I thought like, wait, let's make a video about slowing down. And we're going to talk about in just a second why the world is so fast. Again, I don't think it's something that's a big mystery, but maybe we can pull out some insights and we're going to see what those are. And then I want to talk about productivity and what productivity really means, and we'll get to that afterwards. So first part is this fast world. Okay, technology makes everything fast, right? Your money is fast now. You can send it across the world really quickly. And I've heard in commercials, like investment platform commercials, they say, you need your money to be fast if. And I'm thinking, but do I? What? I need my money to be fast so that I can make more money. But but wait a second. I realize that making more money is about slowing down and understanding what's going to make money to begin with, not like trying to invest quickly. That this like fast, fast, fast. It's pressure, and the more pressure tactics that get used on us, the more we make the wrong decisions. I saw this video a long time ago as well. This Russian ex-KGB propagandist was talking about how he was driving in his car and he heard this commercial. He's like, um, you have to save now, save, buy, 5 and 1 free, before, um, so like save by buying more, basically. And it was a really funny joke because he's like, think about what that means, right? You save by buying more. And it's true, like we don't think about these things, but there's constant pressure to do things that make no sense. And because that pressure forces us to act quickly, we don't really, like, it bypasses our basic logic. It's like if I buy 5 pairs of shoes because there's a sale on right now and you have to act fast before they all get buttoned. But then I realize I don't need those 5 pairs of shoes, and I'm not really saving any money at all because I've bought 5 pairs of shoes that I don't need, and that's less money for me to buy other things that I actually do need. So we need to slow down. I mean, it's ridiculous. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was the productivity part. And we're going to talk about just why being productive is actually toxic in just a second. But before we get to that, let's talk about productivity itself. What does it mean to be productive? It means to produce. But the question is, what are we producing and for what reason? I'm producing this video. And I'm asking myself, why am I producing this video? Well, because I'm learning to speak well. That's the main purpose right now. I want to create great content, good videos, and I want to get better at articulating my ideas. But the idea that motivated me to make these videos this morning was I have to make videos for the week. It has to be really well done and I have to have like enough so that I can schedule them and I don't have to worry about them. It wasn't about productivity in the end. It was about quantity. It was about more. Being productive is about doing something of value, of quality that you can use. That's real production. So I thought, okay, slow down. Make a video in which you're able to articulate clearly your idea and practice speaking well. You know, make something of value. Don't try to get through the 6 videos that you planned to make today. And what makes it toxic is that's the last part of this thing that I wanted to talk about is what makes it toxic is this idea that productivity has to be paired with quantity. Just one video that is really well made has a lot more weight to it than 16 videos that no one's going to watch, no one cares about, and it never really served its purpose of helping me articulate my ideas because I was focused on making more versus being productive. So, lo and behold, I made this video to slow down in this fast-paced world, and I like making these videos precisely because, yeah, it gives me this platform in which I can be honest with myself and move forward in the way that I think is going to be the truly productive way. Um, and that requires a counterintuitive thing to slow down. So there it is. And the last thing I'm going to say is I think stopping and knowing when to stop is another thing too that I'm learning to do right now is like, okay, you can slow down, you can do things well, but you don't need to do more. You need to stop at some point. I've articulated my idea. It only took me a few minutes. I don't need to do a 30-minute video on this. That's good enough. So I'll see you in the next one.